It can feel daunting to be a support couple for the first time. To ease your mind, we're going to do a walkthrough of a support couple going through a couple survey report with an engaged couple to give you a feel of how the evening can go. Rachel and Andy are the support couple to Cheryl and Wing, who will be arriving shortly at Rachel and Andy's home for a meal to go through their couple survey.
Rachel and Andy have the report and have gone through Cheryl and Wing's results together. They've also printed out a list of the survey statements, which will be useful for their discussion, as you'll see.
They've decided between them that Rachel is going to lead the conversation with the couple and keep an eye on the time. Andy is going to listen to what the couple is saying and, where necessary, try to draw out their thoughts around a topic that they may need to discuss in more detail.
One of the key values of the pre-marriage course is hospitality, and welcoming couples into your home is an opportunity to live out this value. Often couples arrive feeling quite apprehensive, so it's important to put them at their ease. Serving a simple meal, spending time getting to know them, hearing the story of how they met each other, finding out about their family backgrounds and so on, are often good ways to get started.
Make sure you have around 2.5 to 3 hours for each couple you host. After you've eaten and you're ready to start talking about their couple survey, have the couple seated next to each other so that they can easily turn to talk to one another rather than only to you.
We're going to look at your couple survey. So I guess you want to start by asking how you found filling out the survey.
Should I go first? It was interesting. It was there were bits that definitely made me question, well, not question our compatibility, but more like question actually that I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, I would agree on some of the things. Yeah, you didn't really think about so much, and you just kind of assumed that a marriage would just happen and sort it out.
If you feel it would be encouraging to the couple, show them the report graph. But if they have very low percentage agreement, 40% or less, across most of the sections, it's better not to show them, as it can be a bit disheartening. And you may discover their relationship is fine. It may just be that they hadn't discussed many of the issues the survey raises prior to filling it in.
So you both filled out the couples survey, and we've printed out here the statements that you answered. And we've got here the results of your survey. And obviously this conversation, everything we talk about is completely confidential, and we will delete the survey results. And also, just to remind you, the results are not a pass or fail on your relationship. It's not about a compatibility test, but simply a way to have a good conversation, really. So here are the results. So we have effective talking is a real strength. We have accepting differences, and also down here sexual relationship and spiritual togetherness. They're all in a real area of strength. So we're going to look at effective listening. And a number of them, you both put the preferred answer. So the statement was, sometimes my partner dismisses my point of view. You both said disagree. I generally feel listened to and understood by my partner. You both said agree. And communicating with my partner usually makes me feel more self-confident. You both put agree, which is really great. But if you'd like to take a look at statement 113, I don't know if one of you would like to read that out.
I sometimes feel my partner is not really listening when I'm talking.
Okay, and Cheryl, can you remember what you answered to this?
Yeah, agree.
And Wing, do you remember?
I think I said uncertain.
So Cheryl, do you want to tell Wing perhaps why you answered in this way?
So I appreciate that your job is you have to listen to people in concentrated moments of 10 minutes, and when you come home, you do want to switch off a bit and relax. But I would appreciate if you do put aside your phone or what you're doing to listen to me when I say something, or if you can't do it at the time, just tell me not now, but I'll listen to you later.
This may then lead to a spontaneous conversation between them. Or you may need to ask one of them a follow-on question, such as, what do you think? Or how does hearing that make you feel?
We'll next look at the area of wider family. Yeah, if you want to take a look at number 81 and perhaps just read that out.
So we are able to make our own decisions even when these may differ from the views of our families. I think that I put down uncertain, I can't remember.
I might have put uncertain as well. Or was it agree? Uncertain or agree? I might have been I think that was one of the questions I couldn't decide between those two?
I think you put agree. That's
Okay.
interesting to, sometimes we can answer these and then things might change a little bit. So,
But Wing, you put not certain for
Yeah.
that, you either.
yeah. So Wing, do you want to tell Cheryl why you put not certain?
It's because I value my parents' input and wisdom quite a lot, and in a kind of traditional Asian sort of way, maybe it's hard to disregard stuff that they might be saying to us. But at the same time, I do understand that we need to prioritize our relationship and our marriage as number one. So that's probably why I put down uncertain, because I feel that there's going to be some flex and some discussions to be had along the way.
Do you feel like, have you had any of those conversations about areas you might need to kind of have some flex in? Do you know where they might specifically be?
Well, I guess coming up will probably be the wedding ceremony and activities and the planning, so it'll be interesting to see how that pans out.
And Cheryl, what did you think about Wing's answer and what he's just shared?
I mean, it's true. I think the wedding thing has highlighted some key differences. So it's very normal, and so because of where we're located, like my family's all in Malaysia, my relatives all in Malaysia, and our church is here and his family is here. We are doing a split wedding. It's almost normal for my tradition to expect the parents of both the bride and groom to be present at both weddings, but at this stage his parents are still not sure if they are coming, and I'm concerned that could be viewed negatively by my family or by my relatives, but his parents have their own reason for why they wouldn't come at this stage.
It's important that the couple don't leave with the feeling they haven't had the chance to discuss any particular questions they may have come with.
Well, please know you're really welcome to be in touch with us again.
Thank you. Thank you for your time
Thank you,
as well.
yeah, thank you so much.
No worries. Well, to finish, I don't know if perhaps you'd be comfortable if you want us to pray for you at all?
Yeah, that'd be
That'd
really
be
good.
good. Thank you.
Couples who are not involved in a church often appreciate the offer, but we need to make it possible for them to feel completely free to decline. And that's what a couple survey meeting with a guest couple looks like. Really not so intimidating.